Hi yogis, today's practice is called Welcome Back to Yourself. So we're going to start with a little bit of breathing and then we'll move into some asana to open the heart and then we'll finish with a meditation. So just make yourself comfortable in your seat as usual, your meditation seat, whether you're on bricks or cushion or just straight on the ground. Close your eyes. Just start by taking a big breath in and a big breath out. And then keep that breath going. Feel how your inhale fills your belly, your ribs, your chest, your heart space. And then your exhale softens the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Just keep that going. And we're really following the breath in and allowing the breath in to help draw your attention inwards, your awareness inwards. You kind of follow that inhale and just let it fill up your whole body with fresh energy, fresh life force. Okay, and you can start to open your eyes. And we're going to just tap on the heart. So not over your physical heart, but more just over your kind of center of your chest, the energetic heart center, Anahata chakra. When we tap on here, it really stimulates this area. It's also said to stimulate the immune system as well. So a really handy practice just to have, just to do alone actually. If you don't have much time but you want to come back to your heart space. So we do these kind of heart-centered practices in yoga whenever we feel we've become too much in our head and we're controlling or thinking too much kind of with logic, and sometimes there's no answer that can be found from the mind. And we have to come back to the heart and to trusting the wisdom that's here. And sometimes the mind can be so loud that we don't hear the wisdom of the heart. Sometimes we've picked up lots of other people's opinions, we've picked up lots of information, we've become a bit off center in our minds. We feel a bit disconnected from ourselves, so coming back to our heart space, we kind of come back home to ourselves. Okay, and then just stopping that. Taking another deep breath in and out. You can stay seated as you are, but I'm going to come actually to cross-legged. So if you are kneeling, actually change to cross-legged. And we're just going to do a little bit of seated cat-cows. Okay, so as you inhale, lift your heart forward, draw your shoulders back, lift your chin. And then as you exhale, you're actually going to sink back a bit. So come to the back of your pelvis. And your chin comes towards your chest and you arch the upper back. And inhale to come forward. Lift the heart. And then exhale. Tilt back a bit, round forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round. And just keep that going a few times. Lovely, and then just come back to neutral. And we're going to come to tabletop. Okay, and from tabletop, I'm going to inhale. And then exhale, just come towards child's pose, but just keep your head up. Okay, and then inhale, come back up. And then exhale towards child's. Inhale back up. And this time we're going to exhale and take the bum over towards the right heel. So it's a bit of a kind of wonky child's pose. Inhale, come back up. Exhale towards the left heel with the bum. Inhale up. Exhale towards the right heel with the bum. And just keep that going a couple of times. Moving with breath. So you're kind of drawing an arrowhead with your hips. Okay, and then coming back to center. And let's just do our wild cat. So you just free flow. Maybe just close your eyes just for a moment. And what does it mean to you to really come out of your head and into your body, into the intelligence of your heart, your beating heart in this moment? To really feel into your body and how it wants to move, or how it doesn't want to move. Maybe you just need child's pose. You're always welcome to just come back into a child's pose whenever you want. Okay, coming back to a tabletop position. We're just going to come forward with the arms, so slide the hands away and bring the head down to a puppy dog position. So you just bring your forehead down, your fingers stretch out just so you get a bit of an opening under the armpits and across the chest. Take a couple of breaths here. As if you're breathing in and out directly through your heart, like a whale or something that has one of those blowholes. Okay, and then from here, press into your hands. I'm going to come forward with the hips to lower into a sphinx. So your forearms are down, fingers spread. And just feel that lift kind of from just above the belly button. There's a bit of a stretch across your abdominals and then up into the heart. And the shoulders come down the back. You might lift the chin, or you might drop the chin. Really whatever you want with the neck. You might feel like adding a few neck rolls even. Always nice when we're staying a bit longer. Okay, then let's tuck the toes under. Bring your hands a little bit further back as you lower your chest a little bit down, so your hands are under your shoulders so that you can push back, coming into that child's pose again, but keeping the toes tucked. The head can come down. Take a breath here. Again, as if you're breathing directly through the heart. Okay, and then we're going to come back up. We're going to push up to a down dog. But try and push up kind of as you are, rather than kind of coming forward and then straightening the legs. See if you can straighten the legs a bit from here. Okay, so keep the bum, it's a bit harder. Pushing up and straighten the legs. They don't have to be completely straight. And then you can walk them out a bit. I'm going to walk up my mat. I seem to be at the end. So just take a couple of deep breaths. And let's take the right foot forward between the hands and drop the left knee for a lunge. Come up. Actually, you can keep the back toes tucked. Inhale here. Exhale, you might sink forward a little bit. Stay forward, just checking your knee is in line with your ankle. Lift your arms up with your next big inhale. And then with an exhale, cactus arms. Lift your heart forward. And then bring your hands all the way down. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Cactus arms. One more. Lovely. Bring the hands down. Back to your downward dog. Let's do the left leg. Step that forward. Drop the right knee. And then come up, hands onto that front leg. Inhale. Exhale, you can sink a bit forward in the hips. Stay forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, bend through your elbows. Lift the heart. Hands come down. Inhale, forward and up with the arms. Exhale, that cactus, so you're kind of bending through your elbows and drawing them back at the same time. One more. Hands come back down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, you're going to lower your knees down. Drop your belly. Lift your chin and your chest. Exhale, lower down your chest and your chin. Keeping your bum sticking up. Inhale, slide forward. Little cobra. And then exhale, come back. Through that bent knee position again, tuck your toes and see if you can push back by straightening the legs without coming forward. Breathe here. Now you might want to keep walking out the legs, or you might want to just stay still. Connect to your heart space. The back and the front. So in our down dog, we want to find a little bit of space between the shoulder blades. The back of the heart can open. Okay, we're going to lower the knees back down. And you can keep the toes tucked and do a little bit of a toe squat, or you can release the toes and sit back, or you can sit cross-legged. So whatever works for your body, don't make it uncomfortable for the lower body. I'm going to do a toe squat. So each of the toes are tucked. And we're going to do a eagle arms. So bring your arms out to the side. Bring your right arm over the top of your left. Hook at the elbows and then bring your hands together. You can bring the backs of the hands together, all the palms. And I just want to draw, let's just draw a heart. Okay, so normally I'll say draw circles, but let's draw a heart with the elbows. It can just be small. It can be big. It can just be whatever happens. Okay, draw the heart the other way. Whilst connecting to your heart, your precious heart that's been beating your whole life, even before you were born. Even that first few weeks when you were in your mum's tummy, that heartbeat was there. Okay, release. We're going to do the left on top of the right. Hook at the elbows. And again, draw your little love hearts. If you need to release your toes, feel free. I've just got freakishly flexible toes. I can just stay for ages. But adjust if you need to. Draw that heart the other way. And then release your arms, and let's just bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, lift the heart up, lift the chin. Remember to breathe. Okay, and then release the arms and come back to a seated position. So you can release your toes if they're still tucked. Actually, yeah, I'm going to sit kneeling, but you can sit cross-legged or kneeling or whatever feels good. Just come into your meditation seat. And close your eyes. Just connect to your precious heart again. The front of the heart and the back of the heart. Allow your breath to really draw your focus into the heart space. As if you're breathing directly through it. And just welcoming yourself exactly as you are. To be just here. Just for these last few minutes. And often this is all we need just to show up from the heart in the rest of our day. First, we have to welcome ourselves. And then we can welcome others as they are. And sometimes you can observe maybe there's a wall up protecting your heart space energetically. Maybe you find it hard to really be open here. That's okay, it's all a practice. The first step is just to being open to yourself. And just let all breathing go now, any control of your breath. And let go of trying to control the mind or trying to quieten it or trying to focus. Just let the mind be free. And then you can start to gently blink your eyes open. And just bring your hands together at your heart space, just staying really connected still, even though your eyes are open, to a more heart-centered kind of way of being. And just bowing your head forward towards your heart, sealing your practice. And just this gesture alone represents moving from your head to your heart. You can lift your gaze up. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.